I've walked as the Master walked. I've seen as the Master saw. I've cried as the Master cried, and I pray for the strength only He can give to live as the Master lived. Alone on the hill where the Master had tried, looking over the world for which He had died. The rain in my ears, the sound from the sea, spoke deep in my heart as each tear fell from me. And I've walked as the Master walked, and I've seen as the Master saw, and I've cried as the Master cried, and I pray for the strength only He can give to live as the Master lived. The wind in my ears spoke of His words as if He still lived. His voice could be heard. It told of the love for which He had died. It spoke of the pain in His heart when His love was denied. How sad He had to die to teach us to live, when all He wished to say was, children, forgive. And I walk as the Master walks, and I see and the Master sees, and I cry when the Master cries, and I pray one day soon I will die as the Master died. Ecology, ecology, what have you become? A bottle of society, a slogan for the young. Jesus Christ, 1970, you are number one. Will you end in mockery before you have begun? Cleaning up the world is a job for all humanity, but it's causing a division where there should be unity. The war against pollution is going very well. The young protest the old, and the old say go to hell. Ecology, ecology, what are you about? Is cleanliness the only goal that you wish to shout? Make the world livable, it's a great place to begin. But if you're causing a division, it won't be worth living in. The salmon are returning to the streams of Oregon. You can breathe the sweet clean air in the state of Washington. Wouldn't it be grand if the whole world were this way? But why an ecological America if no one cares to stay? Ecology, ecology, what have you become? A bottle of society, a slogan for the young. Jesus Christ, 1970, you are number one. will you end in mockery before you have begun? Now let us take a look at the ecology of our fellow man. Have we left him rattling uselessly like a broken rusty can? Well, I tell you all, that's not a Christian way to be. So let's all get together and recycle charity. Ecology, ecology, what have you become? A bylaw of society, a slogan for the young. Jesus Christ, 1970, you are number one. And it's going to take a lot of Christianity to repair the damage we have done. Are you sad? Tell me why. Perhaps I too would like to cry. I can't seem to smile when I see a child this way. It hurts me so to watch you sitting on the sidewalk all alone, with nowhere to go but not wanting to go home. So there you stay playing football or hopscotch in your mind, doing anything to help you pass the time. Can't you see, little boy, when I was young, I sat alone and played games meant for two, and there was only one, and I have cried the many tears you cry today. I fear that's a hurt that will never pass away. Did you go down to the park today and watch the other children play, while you sat alone because you had no friends to ask if you would stay? When they chose up teams for baseball, did they wait till the last to call your name? I remember being treated very much the same. Can't you see, little boy, when I was young, I sat alone and played games meant for two, and there was only one, and I have cried the many tears you cry today. I fear that's a hurt that will never pass away. Are you sad? Tell me why. Perhaps I too would like to cry. I can't seem to smile when I see a child this way. It hurts me so to watch you sitting on the sidewalk all alone, with nowhere to go but not wanting to go home. So there you stay playing football or hopscotch in your mind, doing anything to help you pass the time. Can't you see, little boy, when I was young, I sat alone and played games meant for two, and there was only one, and I have cried the many tears you cry today. The cruelty of children will never pass frightened you've asked this one to cry. In the days when I was younger, lying in my bed, looking out a window, that was my world. I watched the other children playing, having fun, when I wasn't strong enough to stand long enough to run. Some men you ask to live for you, some men you ask to die. Oh Lord, look down on this lonely man who's so frightened you've asked this one to cry. Now that I am older, I think that I can see the truth of laughter was born in misery. I don't know what you're asking, but I know when you call me to your side, the least I can say to you is, God, you know I tried. Some men you've asked to live for you, some men you've asked to die. Oh Lord, look down on this lonely man who's so frightened you've asked this one to cry. When you've traveled half the world, seen all you wish to see, then turn your eyes to home, my son, and think a while of me. Remember the words I gave you when you set out on your own. If you ever need a place to stay, come home, my son, come home. And if in time you should find that drifting isn't right, or maybe in a dark world you need just a little light, if you wake up in the morning and find yourself alone, my door is never closed to you. Come home, my son, come home. For no matter what's become of you, the good or bad you've done, you'll always find this father proud to say, this man is my son. And if you should take a wife and start a family of your own, remember only love can turn a house into a home. But if you teach your children love when you're old and they are grown, our Father from above will call, come home, my son, come home. But no matter what's become of you, the good or bad you've done, our Father finds forgiveness for the man he calls his son. Remember the words I gave you when you set out on your own. If you ever need a place to rest, come home, my son, come home. Today I heard someone knocking at my door. Seemed kind of odd to me, for no one comes to see me anymore. I walk the dusty pathway of the once highly polished floor, pull the rusty handle as I'd done so many times before. Standing on my front porch, shivering in the cold, stood a bright-eyed, frightened child I could see was not too old. I opened up the door as wide as it could stand, reached into the winter and took his tiny hand. We sat and talked together by the flickering candlelight, exchanged a few small presents, for giving seemed so right. He gave to me his love, I gave him back his sight. Then he turned and walked to the still unclosed door, left me standing all alone in my empty church once more. Man and wife, together we will be a witness to the love of God for all the world to see. And when they ask us what it is that's most pleasant in our life, together we will answer, we are man and wife. Here is my offering to a God so full of love. He gave to me unasking the girl I've been dreaming of. I know I can't repay all I owe to him, but with this small offering perhaps I can begin. Man and wife, together we will be a witness to the love of God for all the world to see. And when they ask us what it is that's most pleasant in our life, together we will answer, we are man and wife. I'm gonna offer you the happy hours with the girl that I adore, give you all my children and just a little more. Teach them all to love you with every word they say, and tell them all that laughter is the greatest way your man can pray. Man and wife, together we will be a witness to the love of God for all the world to see. And when they ask us what it is that's most pleasant in our life, together we will answer, we are man and wife. Man and wife, together we will be a witness to the love of God for all the world to see. Given to a torn world, just a little unity. My brother, beware your fellow man. They didn't like Jesus, they put nails in his hands. The voices ye hear must cut as deep as you live, but the last words of the Christ were, Father, forgive. My soul stirs within me as I hear the Savior cry. My children, you've forsaken me, you for whom I die. I fear that I've lost you and you've run away. You turned your backs to me on my dying day. Oh my God, can you tell me why? I've left my flock untended, now they think I've died. Because they cannot see me, they say I lied. Like children in an angry world, they seek a place to hide. My soul stirs within me as I hear the Savior cry. My children, you've forsaken me, you for whom I died. I fear that I've lost you and you've run away. You turned your backs to me on my dying day. My God, they don't know what they've lost. They've taken all of their hopes, nailed them up on a cross. They beat me, they hurt me, they stripped me of my pride. They've forgotten all my kindness and laughed when I cried. Oh my God, can you tell me why? I've left my flock untended, now they think I've died. Because they cannot see me, they say I lied. Like children in an angry world, they seek a place to hide. Sun don't shine too bright for the blind man. Sun don't shine too bright. And the blue of the sea means nothing to me at all. But I thank the Lord each day for a sun I'll never see. Its warmth means everything to me. The birds don't sing too sweet for the deaf man. The birds don't sing too sweet. And the roar of the wind means nothing to him at all. But he thanks the Lord each day for a wind he'll never hear, for it blows so strong, so sweet and clear. I'll never understand this strange thing that is man. What is there, what can it be, that those who God gave eyes and ears never seem to hear or see? Sun don't shine too bright for the blind man. Sun don't shine too bright. And the blue of the sea means nothing to me at all. But I thank the Lord each day for a sun I'll never see, for his warmth means everything to me. Down the lonely road I walk, empty inside, seeking the love we never had, and hoping someday I'd find you've been following close behind. Endless streets of black and gray, each bidding me to go its way and telling me, leave your love behind. You're a fool and you should pay your heart no mind. So I must hide, afraid someone might see. This man cried, and in Paris his society. society. Turned down by friends and family. They told you I was nothing and you should let me leave. They said I was a fool and you had been deceived to thinking I could set you free. Now you say I always knew our love could never be. The road before me has nothing left to give, for when I left you I ceased to live, and now I find myself alone, unable to return to my own home. So I must hide, afraid someone might see this man cry and embarrass his society. Turned down by friends and family. Down the lonely road I walk, empty inside, seeking the love we never had, and hoping someday I'd find you'd been following close behind. Endless streets of black and gray, each bidding me to go its way and telling me, leave your love